Hey guys, in today's video we will be covering about one more DW class that will be related to DW projects and DW objects. So DW object is like one of the class and it provides a lot many features in it, lot many functions available. So we will be trying to cover all these functions one by one. So without any further ado, let's get started. So in order to showcase the capability, what I have done, I have simply drag and drop this transform message on this canvas and this will come up, and now I am going to start with all the functions and their explanations like how and when to use them. Okay, so for this I am taking some of the random examples and we will cover most of the functions along with their definitions. So the first one is divide by 2, and there is an ARR. ARR is one of the variable which I have defined. It is a object containing multiple name value pairs, and what it is going to do, it is going to divide it by 2. So it will create a multiple objects, an array of objects with two name value pairs in it. So if you see name, nationality, but last one, first name and citizenship. So it doesn't have to do anything with the, like it should have the same combination of name and name tags. Okay, the element tags. It could have anything, but what it will do, it will basically divide these thing into into the this number defined. So over here we are having six name value pairs available, and it has created three out of it, maintaining two name value pair combinations in each of the object combination. So this was about divided by. The next thing is about the entry set. So what does the entry set do is like it returns an array of key value pairs that describe the key value and the attributes in the input object. So for that, I am trying to read my XML as one of the argument being passed to the entry set. This entry set is being defined in core objects, so I have to import this import star from DW core objects. But if you are taking only one or two functions specifically, you can include only that particular function like import entry set from DW core objects. Okay, so now my XML, let me try to explain the my XML. So my XML is this XML having a attribute as Stark Industries. Then the first tag A is having the first name Tony and the second one is Stark. The type is application XML. So when we apply this entry set function on this my XML variable, what it does, it create key, like key basically what is the nature of this particular attribute or this particular input payload, that is XML. Then it create value that is in the name value pairs, that is A and B along with their values, and then one more tag of attributes like ATTR, and it will pick up this particular value of attribute. And you can manipulate it as and when required depending on your business logic. You can use it accordingly. D stands for deprecated, like it is not being it is being not longer being supported within 4.3 future releases, but as of now it is working fine. So I am using this 4.3 as well. Let me show you. So this is 4.30 I am using and it is working fine. So but in the future releases of Mule runtime, there are chances like when we move from DW 2.3.0, it may get deprecated completely. So that is why this D is being marked. The next function is for the keySet. KeySet, as the name suggests, it will return an array of key names from the object. So I am passing the same myXML variable and it will generate the XML tag out of it. That is this key value. The next one is about the name and set. The name set basically it will give an array of keys from an object. So uh, I am passing this ARR, that is this particular variable. It is having name, nationality, then name, nationality, then first name, then citizenship. These key names you can find here as well in the name set. If we pass on the nameSet function over here. Similar to that, if we are able to retrieve the name tags, we should be able to pick up the value set as well, right? So there is a value set available. We have to just pass the argument as the either the payload or the variable. So what it will do, it will basically pick up the values out of these particular tags. That is name, name the this particular value, then nationality, go with this one, okay, then Tim, then nationality, then first name, and the citizenship. So this is how the value set works. The next one is to merge with. So merge with is a bit tricky. Just try to understand this. We are trying to merge array 1 with array 2. So array 1 is this and array 2 is this. Now the name in both the arrays are same, but the last name is different for array 2. Now when we are going to merge array 1 with array 2, so it will copy paste or it will create the same value tag for this name, but it will take the updated value of array 2. So just to give you an example, the first name it picked up is this one and the last name is this one, right? So the differences will be taken up and the, the common thing will be as it is. So this was about the merge with. The next one is object filtered and basically it is for takeWhile. So what does this particular um, function does is like it selects key value pair from the object while the condition is met. Now, as soon as this condition gets failed, it will stop then and there. So what I have done, obj take while and in round brackets I have to pass value and key and value where value is less than equal to 4. For this I am taking obj as the payload. So A1, B2, C3, D4, E5. Then from F onwards, it is coming 1, 2, 3 again. But we are checking for any value less than equal to 4. So it will go up to this line because it is positive condition check, and after that it is getting failed. So it will drop or put down the rest of the things. Now the last two are bit just opposite to each other. So just have a look on this. So it returns true if at least one entry, it's not all entries, it at least one entry, it matches the specified condition. So what is the condition? Here, some entry value comma key value is a string, but we are not passing any value. So that's why it is returning as false. Next one is about some entry value key and value should be string. Yes, 1, 2, 3 is a string. So that's why it is coming as true. The next one is value is a string. So if we check for the this particular value, it is being marked as a string. So again, it is returning as true. If we go for D, it is checking if there is any string with in any key with a string value as A. So we are having this A, right? So that's why D is coming as true. E, do we have any key with string equal to B? No. So that's why it is false. The last one is about this if we are passing as null, so it doesn't have any key with the string equal to A, right? So that's why it is false. So what it does, it checks only for one of the occurrence of any value or key pair. If it is matching the specified condition, then it will return true, otherwise false. Now if we go to the next one, every entry, it checks for each and every value. Okay, just opposite of someEntry. So in B, if it is checking the value is string for all, yes. So it is being coming as true. The next one is value is string, uh, and it is checking for all the values. So 1, 2, 3 is being marked as integer or number. So that's why it is coming as false. The next one is key. It is checking every should be A. but we are having B as well, right? So it is coming as false. And the very last one is it is checking if the key value is being marked as B. No, there is nothing like B colon something, right? So that's why it is coming as false. So this was all about the available functions in DW core objects. I hope you like this video and thanks for watching.